MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the New York Mets. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Marcus Stroman will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Leading off tonight for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Drew Jackson.
First pitch on its way. And we are underway in Game 1 as the first pitch is swung on and missed for the first strike.
7-0-6.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate now, Justin Turner. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Boy, Devo, that's awful scary from a pitcher standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
2-2, here it is. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He'll take 1. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Walker Buehler will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the LCS. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, man. One of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
At the plate, Jeff McNeil. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. The 2-2. Fouled off. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Betts is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Pete Alonso is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And gone up into the second deck. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series, and they've taken a 1-run lead. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. So now to the plate, Michael Conforto. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 0 for 4. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jock Peterson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Conforto is right there, 1 down.
That is it.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
A swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these 2 teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Corey Seager stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Conforto is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail this one 1-0. Next for the Mets, Wilson Ramos, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 4-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Hey. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
popped him up. Muncy has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting center, the second baseman, Robinson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Fouled away. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Lined into right, a base hit. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches. And ideally, he'd be closer to 27 instead.
2-0 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And he swings right through it there, 2-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Cano, the runner at first with 2 gone. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Mets leave 1. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Will Smith. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Chopped down the 3rd baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Walker Buehler. We'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. Is looked at for ball number 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Conforto is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman,
Digging in for his second at-bat, Drew Jackson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Late that time for a strike.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now, 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Dodgers down in order. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the inning now.
The pitcher.
Here's the first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Dan, how frustrating is that right there? You execute your spot, keep the ball down below the zone, and the hitter's still able to execute and drive it up the middle.
No, that's one of the things, Mark, as a pitcher, you're taught to work down in the zone. You're not always going to have the ball hit to one of your fielders, but if you consistently keep the ball down in the zone, good things will happen.
J.D. Davis is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. That evens it up 1-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peterson has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the first baseman.
Standing in, Pete Alonso got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch of the at-bat. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-1.
2 out with the man at first. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batter, center fielder.
Now to the plate, Michael Conforto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Comes set, the 0-1. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Second and third, 2 away. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
And it's fouled away. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Fouled off. Payoff pitch on its way. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as this. All set for the start of the 4th. And set to go as the third baseman, Justin Turner. First delivery to him on the way. Sliced hard on the ground. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, left fielder,
Riding in once again, Mookie Betts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Hit on the ground to short. Rosario brings it in. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
The windup and the 0-1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull it.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. It remains 1-0. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up. And he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Jackson is under it. 1 out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
And now a pitch on the way. Dominic Smith comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. Still 2-2. And the pitch. Taken high and deep to right. Racing back, the right fielder. Still ranging back. And that one is gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
That's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Betts will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. One and one the count now. The pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Betts has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this.
Oh, and this hits the bag at second base. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Max Muncy is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. A runner at first with no outs here. And he fouls this one off. Swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Here's Corey Seager. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, the catcher, Will Smith.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. At the plate, Will Smith. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and a strike now. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want. Stepping in now, Walker Buehler. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Drew Jackson. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Davis is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Dodgers leave them loaded. They trail. Jimmy Nelson, the right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here.
Jimmy Nelson.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Marcus Stroman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And it's fouled away. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Peterson. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. The relay, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Well, I'm not sure they're going to award him a triple or call it a 3-base error, but the result is the same. He's 90 feet away from scoring, and it looks like they are going to give him an error, and I think that's definitely the right call there.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High chopper over to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder.
J.D. Davis, the next to bat. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way.
That's out.
1 out and a runner on third. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in his zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Three and one to the Mets left fielder.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Adi bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Back goes Betts at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Well, this ends up being a sac fly, but you've got to love the effort out there. Sacrificed his body to make that catch, and I'll tell you, that didn't feel good. Probably saved extra bases by making that play.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. So it's 1 run, no hits in the inning, 1 error, and no one left. We're through 5 here. Ready for another chance? Justin Turner. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Mookie Betts comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
You have to understand as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So here's Cody Bellinger. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Michael
The
Conforto.
center fielder, Michael Conforto.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
0-1. Nope.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Wilson Ramos is on deck. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And there's one away. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Ramos. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, Devo. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Dominic Smith is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And there's ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The 1-2.
0-2.
Lifted in the air to center. Peterson has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter number 24, second baseman.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Robinson Cano. From the stretch, a swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the 7th here in game 1. Mets out in front, 3-0. Ready for another shot now. Jock Peterson, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Max Muncy's at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Fouled away.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Line drive to left. And he'll make the catch. Oh, check that! He didn't look it into his glove, and the ball drops in. Here's Corey Seager. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
To second for one, on to first to complete the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Now at the plate, Will Smith. A tying run standing on deck, which means he'll be looking to get on base any way he can. 1-0 the count. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Line towards center field. Conforto is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Dodgers leave one. They trail it here 3-0. Now at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And the pitch. To third. And a good throw gets him one gone. So here's the Mets pitcher, Marcus Stroman. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Now that's number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
J.D. Davis stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. A runner on first with 2 away. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Pete Alonso will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. As a look, now the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the stretch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to attack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peterson has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They lead it 3-0. Chris Taylor is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 3, Chris Taylor.
In there at the knees, strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two and 1. 2-2 now.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Line to the right side. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Into the box now, Drew Jackson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Reined in, and the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, third base.
Runner at second, 1 away, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Keone Kela gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Here's Mookie Betts as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
You like the modern style of baseball? Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
Smith back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there. but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And he fouls this one off. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Strikes out, 2-2.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
Three-two pitch.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another payoff pitch. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Jock Peterson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. Ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Mets 3. Caleb Ferguson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 64.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope, that's inside.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 1-0. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Betts has a read on it. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 2, Dominic Smith.
Next up from New York, Dominic Smith. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
0-1. Here it comes. And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but James Kingsley says he held up. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is, and it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. Peterson is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The batter, number 24.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. From the stretch.
Yep, that ball went out.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. A ball and a strike. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
The 2-1. Fouled off. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peterson has a read on it, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1, and it's still 3-1. Dylan Betances takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 68, Dylan.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and here comes the first baseman, Max Muncy. Zach Granite is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Number 19.
Jake Marisnick is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right.
Now playing right field. Number 16. Jake Marisnick.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And 2. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
The 0-1 checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Fouled away. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. A sold-out crowd of 41,800 get to their feet now in Flushing. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. New York take the 1-0 lead here in the League Championship Series. Marcus Stroman takes home the win. Walker Buehler was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 41,000.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show, your source for all postseason news. Here's a recap of yesterday's playoff baseball. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back.